Hello guys, welcome back to this series on C programming. In this video, we will learn the multidimensional array in C. So please, before starting this video, make sure that you watch the previous video talking about the array that you can find in this link here. So in C programming, you can create an array of arrays. These arrays are known as multidimensional array. For example, we have here, this is our array with the name of Mark. The type of the elements inside the array is float. We have 3 and 4. So this 3 is the number of line and 4 the number of column in each line. So we have here our multidimensional array. We have here 3 lines and we have here 4 columns. We used to write an array with just one line. For example, here float mark of 3, and this 3 will be given to the column because we have just one line. But in the multidimensional array, we have an array with number of columns and number of lines. So we will see now how to use this multidimensional array, how to give element, how to access to the element in this array. You can declare a 3-dimensional 3D array. For example, here we will add another dimension for the third D. So we have here float mark 3, 4 and 5. So we have 3 dimensions, but we don't use 3-dimensional too much in programming. Generally, we use the 2-dimension array. The initialization of multidimensional array is similar to the 2-dimension. So here we have the different way to initialize 2-dimensional array. We have here in C of 2 or 3, we have here the first line, comma, and the second line. So the lines in the initialization are separated with comma. The element inside the same line will be between the curly braces, and the element of each column will be separated by comma. So we have here, for example, this is the first line, this is the second line. Here in the first line we have 3 columns, so we have 1, 3, 0. The second way to initialize a 2-dimensional array here, for example, you cannot give the size of the row, but we have here 2 elements separated by comma, so automatically it will be 2 lines. Or you can just give all the elements separated by comma, and the compiler will understand what is the first line, what is the second line, how, by those numbers. For example, we have 2 lines. For the first line, we have 3 elements, so it will count 1, 2, 3. This is the first line. 1, 2, 3. This is the second line. The 3-dimensional array also can be initialized in the same way. We have here test of 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 lines. This is the first line, and this is the second line. Inside each line, we have 3 elements. We have 1, 2, 3, and inside each element we have 4 columns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move to the to do an exercise together to understand better the idea of the multidimensional array. This exercise, we will write a program to find the sum of 2 matrices of order 2, 2. So I prepared this exercise for you. So the first thing here, what do we have to do? We need 2 matrices or array. So we call it array or matrices. So here, this is our first matrices. This is the second. And the sum of 2 array must be registered in an array. That's why we need another array. Now, the first thing that we have to do, we have to give the elements of the first array and the second array. Now, we will just printf enter element of the first array. Now here, if we have a normal array with 1 dimension, to enter element or to printf the element or to display the element, we need just 1 4 because we have just 1 line. But here we have 2 dimension, so we need 2 4. Each time the number of the dimension increase, the number of 4 will increase also. If we will get a 3-dimensional array, we will need 3 4. That's why here we use 2 4. Why? Here we will enter the element of the first line. We fixed the E to the first line, this I, in the first line. Now we need to move from column to column. So how we will move from column to column? By this 4. This 4, the first 4, is fixed for the line. Okay, we fixed it for the line 1, but now we have to move from column to column. So we will give the element of the A11, A12, A13. So we are keeping the same line, but we are moving from column to column. That's why we need 2, 4. So we will enter the first element here, E, it's 0, the first one is 0, E1 and G1. We will do it by scanf. So scanf address of E and G. So it will be registered in the first element. In the second 4 here, this G will be 1. So same line, but different column. When we will finish this column, we will be back to the move the line. So we will be in the second line. After finishing the first array, we will move to the second array, doing the same with the second array. Now we have 2 arrays with elements. What do we have to do now? We need to calculate the sum. Same thing, the first element plus the first element, the second element plus the second element, and will be registered in the first element of the result array. That's why we use 2, 4. And after, we need just to display the result of 2 array. So we have 2, 4 also, and we will just print the result of 1, 1, 1, 2, etc. Let's execute together. So we have here, please enter element of the array 1, 1, for example 1, the second 2. So here we have line 1, first column, line 1, second column. Now we move to the second column, second line, first column, 1 and 2. Let's give the same element for the second array, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the result will be 2, 4, 2, 4. So we are going to do A11 plus B11, it's 1 plus 1, 2. A12 plus B12, it's 2 plus 2, it's 4, etc. So the result is true. I hope you understand the main idea of the multidimensional array, and for sure the array. Please leave us a comment and do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get notified for next video. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.